Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday, January 21st, and I am on my way home from work. I hope that everybody had a great day. Y'all don't be fooled by the sunshades. I got shades on because the sun is out, but the wind is winding. It is so cold. And then tomorrow is supposed to like warm up a little bit and then drop right back down to cold temperatures. And the weekend where I live, they're calling for snow and a lot of it, which is unusual for the state that I live in, but I am all about it. I love the snow, like being home, nice and cozy, watching it fall, all the things, and then hopefully it's still around so that I can have a couple of days off next week as well, because I'm a teacher, and my state, all they got to do is say a chance of snow and schools are shut down, okay? So I don't live up north, I live in the south. So down here, when they call for snow or anything like that, schools are closed, okay? But yeah, so this video, y'all, I don't really have anything that I'm gonna really go into detail about. I'm just gonna have a car conversation, whatever comes in my mind to talk about, that's what I'm talking about. But I hope that everybody's off to a good January start. We're almost done with January, y'all. I cannot believe it. Like, it literally feels like the new year was yesterday, and already we are almost at the end of January. And I feel like this is the fastest January that I've had in a while, because usually January goes by so slow, and that was not the case this time around. Like, it legit, like, next week is the last week, and then we're in a whole new month, February, and it's gonna be my birthday. I'm so excited, y'all. So anyway, so did y'all make any resolutions? I don't do resolutions. I think I stopped doing that 3 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, because I feel like when I start with resolutions, or I make resolutions, I never follow through with them. So I was like, you know what, I'm not even gonna bother making resolutions. I'm just gonna say, you know, I'm gonna focus on 2 words. So I picked 2 words of how I want my years to go, and then I just do things that center around those words. So like intentional and consistent. Those are my 2 words. So I'm making sure that the things I do are intentional, and then I'm working on the consistency part. I've been doing really well when it comes to like the weight loss that I'm trying to obtain. I have increased water. I've actually added apple cider vinegar to my water, and I highly recommend that. That's great for belly fat, and it also has like other health benefits and things as well. So I make sure that every day I get 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, put it in my water, I put some lemon juice in there, and then I drink on that. I am trying to watch my sugar intake. And then I'm making sure that I'm eating high protein meals, because protein really does keep you full longer. So like my breakfast is really high protein. I make sure I have a high protein lunch and then a high protein dinner. The carbs is where I have to watch it. Like, I love bread, I love pasta, I love white potatoes, baked potato, mashed potato, loaded baked potato. Y'all, carbs is not my friend, okay? But I love carbs, so I've just really been watching my carb intake and swapping out things when I can. So like, instead of having the baked potatoes that I would make at home, like with dinner and stuff, now I'm like, okay, let me just have the brown rice instead, because that's a whole lot healthier. And then you know, the bread, I try, instead of having like 2 rolls, I've narrowed it down to 1. I've switched to keto bread, and it's actually not bad. So like, keto bread is really supposed to be like on the low carb side of things, and it's supposed to be healthier for you. So the keto bread, I made avocado toast for the first time yesterday, and it was actually really good. So just like small swaps like that. And then of course I have been working out every single day, with the exception of my rest days on Sunday. And my workouts, like, I have no problem working out. It's the eating That's where my problem is, because I am a foodie. I love food. So the workouts, not a problem. I am ready for it to warm up though, because I do miss walking outside. Like, it's too cold for me to walk outside. I could go to the fitness center that's at my apartment complex, but with everybody trying to be on the weight loss goals and all these things, like, people just be in the way and on the machines and all that stuff. So I've just been doing at home workout videos on YouTube. And then my favorite one is Grow with Jo, and she's a fellow believer as well. So she talks about, Jesus and things like on her channel for encouragement and stuff. But her workouts are amazing. So if you're looking for like easy to do workouts, whether you're just starting or you're a pro, I highly recommend her channel to everyone, because she has something for everybody. She has 5-minute videos, 10-minute videos, all the way up to an hour, and the intensity levels of things are different. So it's something for everybody. So if you're looking for at-home workouts that are fun and engaging and that you can do at home, I highly recommend Grow with Jo. Okay, and it's J-O for Grow with Jo. So yeah, so that's some of the things that I've been working on. And then of course, just trying to focus on work and the things that I have going on. I'm writing my 3rd book, so like that's been taking up a lot of time. I'm almost done. My goal was to have it available like the first week or 2 in January, but that didn't happen. But I am almost done, so if I'm not done this weekend, I would definitely be done with it next week, and then prayerfully it will be ready to be published at least the first week in February, if not next week. So I only have a couple more pages to write, and then of course I gotta find the book cover and all the things, and then format it and all that stuff. So that's coming soon. I'm super excited about that. And then I've added some new things to my Jesus Coffee Conversations store. And then, of course, y'all know I'm back on my podcast, which is audio only. So if you're, in the car and you just need like a podcast to listen to, you guys can always go download my Let's Talk podcast, and that's available on Spotify and Apple. And I honestly believe you can get it anywhere that you listen to podcasts. But definitely, I know Spotify and Apple have it. And then, of course, I'll put that in the description box for you below, because as a whole, I didn't realize how many podcasts were titled Let's Talk. So I'll make sure to put the link to mine in the description box for you guys. And yeah, so that's pretty much the things that I have going on, y'all. And I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with my channel. Like, do I want to start incorporating, like different things, like just videos like with tips and, all of that in there, instead of just having it be focused towards one thing. So y'all let me know, leave a comment, tell me what's some stuff that you guys want me to start covering on my channel. I do have to learn how to edit. So I know like some YouTubers, they are able to show you guys like whatever screen they're looking at, and then have their face still like on there. I don't know how to do all that stuff. So, if you want me to cover something, I can. It's just not going to be where I can pull it up and play it back for you to see, whatever it is. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm open to suggestions from you guys if there's something in particular that you really want me to talk about. But other than that, I do have some other content that I'll be uploading on here. And I'm really going to try to get back to my sit-down videos, because I am missing those a little bit. But trying to find the time to do sit-down videos is the problem. So that's why I'm just like, okay, well, I can talk in the car on the way to wherever it is I'm going. But yeah, I'm going to try my hardest to have more sit-down videos where I can really get into detail with stuff, and I can have the Bible and, all the things that we can really dive into different subjects. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else going on, y'all. I know I'm rambling. Like I said, this video, I just wanted to come on here. This is part of my consistency. I said I was gonna have a video for y'all this week, and and I wanted to make sure that I followed through with that. And y'all, the days be going by fast. I'm like, I feel like I just put a video up here, and then now it's like I saw 7 days ago is when I posted a video. So I was like, okay, it's been a week. I gotta do another video for y'all. But anyway, y'all, I'm sorry if I'm rambling. I don't have anything else to talk about. I'm trying to see, and I don't. So anyway, y'all, that is gonna be the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all the things, y'all. Please leave feedback. I cannot make changes or improve or any of that if I don't get feedback, and keep it positive, okay? No negativity here on this channel. Positive comments and things only. And yeah, I will be back again next week with a new video. I am really gonna try to make it a sit down video, so I might end up having to record it later on tonight or tomorrow, and then schedule it so that it comes out one day next week. But anyway, y'all, thanks again. Have a great day. Bye.